Yo, welcome to the Nerd Box. I'm Deuce Major,
Dom.
and today we are talking about Mario. Yeah, our expectations, things we want to see from this movie, what we hoping to see, what we already know, the old movie, everything in between. So, what you got for me, Don, man?
Man, I might get a lot of hate for saying it, but that old movie was my joint, man.
What?
As regardless of when you later on to now,
Yeah,
when you look at it now, it was pretty bad, but it was entertaining to me as a kid.
you know, I felt that way about a lot of movies. You know, just at the time when we get them, it's like that's all we got for it. So it's like, yeah, I like it because that's all we got. But then when you see that it could be better, you start to have a different focus on it. And with Mario, the old one especially, oh man, that thing was bad.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really pay attention to that stuff when you're a kid, though.
That's what I say,
All you know is it's a Mario movie. You know what I mean?
which is like that's all we had at the time. I don't think there's ever been another attempt on that movie other than this, and this is animated.
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Me personally, I think they're afraid of it.
ah,
Because the expectations for this movie
yeah, kind of high
it's
through
through
the
the
roof.
roof because of the last one.
I mean, I can't blame them for not going the live route.
I mean, even rather, you know what? I watched a video the other day,
Uh huh.
and they said the live movie was supposed to go in a totally different route,
Mm,
and they said the original script for the live movie was 10 times better. Said
really?
it really like all the modern day like through the city and all that stuff. Said it was not
No.
like that at all.
Huh. You know, I'm for a live action Mario movie, but I think with animation, it leaves you more open to do so much more within a smaller budget. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time, even though it's an animated movie, it can still bomb. I don't think it'll bomb. It looks good, looks
Yeah.
real good.
Yeah,
But
it could still bomb. I mean,
yeah, see,
we
say
could
like if
genuinely not like the voices or something.
I don't know, I don't have a problem with any of the voices that they've shown us so far,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't think I heard Donkey Kong's voice.
I
I just I don't know.
don't think I have either.
I feel like they gonna give him like this weird,
Voice.
annoying type voice. Who plays
Actually, you know
him?
what? I don't know. I'm not sure who
You
plays Donkey Kong, but
oh,
I did feel like the old Donkey Kong dude that they were gonna make him have like a weird nasally type of voice. All I know, Jack Black is playing Bowser.
yeah, I actually like his voice for Bowser, but then
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think that's his act.
yeah.
He knows.
I was more skeptical about Chris Pratt as Mario.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
Sure enough, is that's right. He sure is.
I
You
don't
know
know.
what, man? I'm down for it. I like Seth Rogen.
I like Seth, but
I like
I
Seth.
don't know about his. I don't know, man. I don't know about his voice with Donkey
Bruh,
Kong.
did you picture Chris Pratt as as Mario?
The way the voice sounds, yeah.
Now, yeah, but when they first announced it, man, the matchup in my mind, and then I still was under the impression that we may be getting a live Mario movie. So when they said it was gonna be Chris Pratt, I was like, first of all, there's no way.
I don't even think they even go that route again.
Nah, like you said, they scared of it,
Yeah,
which
like
makes sense.
and
It
I
could
think
bomb
they
bad.
lost a lot of money for that first movie.
You know, with Hollywood now, it's so weird because we live in an era where anything could be brought back and revived and redone. You know what I'm saying? They're not so scared to do movies and take risks, but when you got these old bombshells, stuff that they should have been retried, they won't go back to them.
Man,
They will not go back to them. And Mario came out in what, early 90s?
yeah.
So what
Was
is it,
it?
like 95, I think? I want to say
I
something
don't know,
like
it's
that.
like 90 or 80, something. I want to
Was
say,
it?
yeah, it was like 90s.
Yeah, I figured it was in the 90s. I want to say it was the early
Yeah.
90s.
See, like the video I watched, man, like
Yeah.
I think at first they was having a pretty decent time making a movie, and they said that tragically changed.
Yeah,
Like
I
horribly.
can
Like
imagine.
the guy that played Mario, I think he broke his finger
Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, I know the dude you're talking about, I forget his name, but, I
from
think I
Who
heard about
Framed yeah, from Who
yeah,
Framed Roger Rabbit.
yeah. Oh, that was him, what
Yeah.
oh, what?
Yeah.
That's bananas. And then the dude that plays,
Luigi.
Luigi, he actually had a pretty good career after that.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that right there was the kickoff of his career.
Yeah, it really was, 'cause he had a real decent career after that.
Yeah. But see, like, and I think the directors they ended up going with at the very end of the movie,
Mhm.
I don't think they ever worked on anything since because of that movie. Like that movie really spoiled a lot of people.
You know what messes movies like this up is when which is why I don't think that this new Mario movie is gonna bomb. They tend to change stuff to I understand things have to be changed for the movie, but with these type of movies, they usually change too much and they don't stick close enough to the source material and the people
Yeah.
who genuinely made the thing famous, you know?
Yeah. But you
And
know, that's why I said like the original script
yeah,
was
it was so
it
much different.
wasn't exactly like it, but it was
Yeah,
so similar, you knew what it was.
was.
You know what I mean?
And
But
I think that's all we want at the end of the day.
yeah. Now this movie though,
Whew.
it can go two ways.
Mhm.
So either is an excellent movie,
Yeah.
perfect for Mario, or the movie's too short and they rush it.
I could tell
Because
you.
it's an hour and 34. And you know, usually when they tell you the length of the movie online, that's usually including the credits and you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Which is why I say, going back with the animation thing, you can cut a lot of fat. So I find it harder to believe that they're gonna waste all that time because, for one, the most expensive part about cartoon is the animation. We know that to be fact. And you putting too much fat into the story, you just really waste the animation budget, on something better.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that it's gonna be a good movie. Uh the worst is just you gonna see all the setup for more movies.
Oh yeah, of course. You know
And
that's
and
gonna
I kn
happen.
I know there's gonna be setup, but I'm hoping it's not so bad like right now with Marvel, because the way they're placing everything, you can it's just product placement. We know it's product placement. It don't even blend well. It don't even hide well.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm hoping at least, when they teasing this Donkey Kong movie or the Super Mario 2 or the Luigi Mansion, that it's not in such a way where it's okay, that was kind of corny and it was obvious, and it wasn't nothing
Yeah, yeah.
subtle about it, you
But
know?
you know, I think this movie, what's gonna be different about this movie from the first one is the first movie, Nintendo gave them the okay,
Mhm.
but they never really necessarily really had their hand in the pot. You know what I mean? Mario was popular, but
Yeah,
it's not how it is now.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And is ridiculously popular now. So
Well, all of these video game properties, man, a lot of them was coming up when we was kids. They were just starting out. Mortal Kombat, Mario, Sonic. They was in they early infantile states.
yeah.
Now a lot of these brands are 10 years strong plus. And at this point, the fan base isn't going nowhere. All you got to do is acknowledge what we already love, add something good to it, and continue to branch on that.
Yeah.
I already know that they building a whole Super Mario world. The fact that they brought Donkey Kong in this,
And you know, when I saw Donkey Kong in it, that right there immediately puts in my mind
yeah,
the Lego movie.
yeah.
Because it's seeming
Wait,
like that's
I gotta know why you said that.
because it seemed like that's kind of the route that it's going for. Because like on a regular, like
Uh-huh.
these Mario games, like when he's going through stages, and everything, you don't see Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? Interestingly enough, I went back and I researched. in the early Mario games, Jumpman, it was Donkey Kong was in it. Actually, it was Cranky Kong, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So in on some length, Donkey Kong has always been a part of the Mario story.
But see, I understand that, but from the Mario that you present now,
Yeah.
he's not in any of them except for Mario Kart.
As a matter of fact, you could, but you know, and they bringing that in too. Matter of fact, from what I understood, Jumpman isn't even Mario. I think Jumpman is in this movie too. Yeah, that's they bringing a bunch of characters in.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it play out.
Yeah, it all depends on how it comes together.
I think I would be more upset if they brought it together and then brought in characters like Sonic. That would upset me, unless it's like some type of crossover movie.
I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, but you know, that would be my line. Donkey Kong, it don't really bother me because, like you said, even though he is just for the most part in the Mario Kart games, you know, a lot of those characters cross over into that game. And if they doing a Mario universe, give a chance to actually give backstory to some of these characters that don't really have much, like Waluigi really don't have.
I doubt he's even going to be in the movie.
Oh, I know he won't be in this movie.
And I'm sure Wario's not going to be in the movie either.
I would think that's, like I said, that's stuff that they planning for in the future.
Maybe. It all depends on this movie. And then depending on how this movie go, I feel like if this movie is a success, we're going to see a Zelda movie. Guarantee.
I would want to see a live one though.
No, they probably try to stay away from live
movies. I would love to see a live Zelda movie. Man, what's that villain's name? Gandalf? Or no, that's
Gandalf.
Man, that I want to see a live visual representation of that guy.
You won't do it. They won't do it. The first Mario movie ruined all hopes of that. It won't happen.
I honestly, if I'm being real, I don't think I can get on board with a Link movie. I mean, well, with a animated Link movie.
Why?
I just feel like I could get over that in the video games. Like with Mario,
I mean, you can get over it with Mario.
I was just gonna say with Mario it feels different. It feels like it's expanded longer and it's reached longer story wise.
Really?
Link has his set game, but Mario, you know, there was a point in time where he was trying to be with Peach, then he started dating Daisy. Luigi branches off into his own story, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, in the original Mario cartoon, where it switched from the live action to the cartoon, that wasn't Peach.
Yeah, it was Daisy. I know, because that was for the most part always his love interest. They switched back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And then they got the story with
I mean, they know Peaches ain't no good.
But you know, that I think that's Luigi. He ended up getting with Peach, with Princess Peach. And then Mario ended up with Daisy, who got some kingdom. I don't even know if she a princess.
I think so, man.
Is she? I always just call her Daisy, but neither here nor there. But you know, the Mario is just, it feel like they got so much more to offer cinematic wise, even in a cartoon movie, you know. And I don't think a cartoon cinematic of Mario has ever been done really, like, other than like TV shows.
You know what? I actually enjoyed the TV show. I
didn't mind the TV show either.
The only thing I mind about TV shows when they switched to the real live action joint. I could do without that. Now, if they did a animated TV show with just perfect. Perfect the way that they did it.
It's some things that need to be animated, and then some things need to be tried live. And I just feel like Zelda, it should be you're right. I don't think they're gonna do it, but I think it should be given the attempt.
If they do it, they can make it work, but at the same time, some of the moves that Zelda pulls off, it'll sound and look pretty dang weird live action. Like when he has a sword and he does the spinning. Yeah, that would look weird. And then to have somebody and you expect them to make that sound, it's like, nah, bro, no.
But you know, I don't know. I think that just goes to show that I was always more Mario than Link. But you know, as far as a Link animated, I could watch it if it was like dark. I feel like it would be just as colorful and bubbly as a Mario movie and animated. But
But I
most
think
Mario stuff is though for the most part.
But you know, I think that depends on which storyline they go with.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It depends on what storyline they go with.
Yeah.
And more than certain that the storyline they would more than likely go with would be the Lincoln Time.
Probably.
And you know, but that's and that isn't, it's a lot of dungeons and stuff like that. So I don't know. But they might not even touch it.
If this is the type of Mario universe that I'm thinking it is, I'm thinking that there's a good chance that a lot of the Mario Kart characters will probably at some point be canon. Not in this movie. I really strongly doubt it. The fact that they brought Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong out and the old.
Hold on, is Diddy Kong in this movie?
I've heard rumors. I shouldn't probably say that like it's fact, but I've heard rumors that Diddy Kong's in the movie. But and they got the old the Cranky Kong. The whole Kong clan, as far as as I know, man.
Like from the 64 game.
Yes, bro. And he, matter of fact, I think he like the king or something of yeah. Right, if you go back and look at those trailers, you'll see him up there. I saw a breakdown and they was pointing the characters out. That's how I found out the Jumpman dude was on gonna be in there, which is it's crazy how they doing it.
Hey, look, man. look, there's only you said it earlier, right? Yeah. You keep bringing it up. There's only one Jumpman.
Is only one Jumpman, and as far as we know, that's Mario. But
as far as I know, that's Jordan. But
yeah, oh yeah, hey, hey, but that's neither here nor there. Good point, touche.
Hey, but
oh man,
I don't know, man. Like the reason I say that they'll probably stick to animated movies is because it seems like they try to put a little humor in there for the kids. Yeah. And Nintendo is all at this point, they're basically like the new Disney. It's just kids, opposed to certain stuff. Yeah. But for the most part, like certain like genres, like Mario and stuff like that, that's going to just animated. Be completely kid orientated.
I can see that. I mean, it makes sense to make a animated universe. Hell, we see the success of the universe that's building on the Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, but I mean, with those movies, you can get kind of dark with those, and then it's made by Sony, so Sony, they'll go to the dark side with theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what was the other one I was gonna say? The DC animated universe. It's examples of animated universe, but like you said, those are dark. I don't think Mario's gonna be dark. I think it's gonna have like some adult humor that we'll catch, and then everything else probably be child friendly for the most part.
But the old movie was supposed to have some slight adult humor, but Nintendo put a cut to
that. They should have put a cut to a lot of things, like the shrunken dinosaur head people.
So, but that wasn't supposed to be a thing.
It wasn't.
That was not supposed to be a thing.
Wasn't those things like Yoshi's apparently?
No.
One of them
those are the Goombas.
Oh yeah,
those were the Goombas.
No, Yoshi did show
Yoshi actually showed. And you know what? Inside of the video, it said that that Yoshi was all mechanical. They built it. Said that team right there said the directors and everybody that was over there on Jurassic Park, because that movie came out around the same time.
Yeah. It's probably they thought they could pull it off.
No, they did pull it off. Like they said the people from Jurassic Park came was at a maze.
No, I'm talking about the dinosaur headed.
They were that I don't know what the heck that was.
That's why I said they probably thought they could pull it off because of that. I think that's why they went the real dinosaur looking route, because that makes sense if it was coming out around the same time as the Jurassic Park
films.
films.
But they said that a lot of people said that was the best part of the movie was the Yoshi.
I mean,
and they said that they were so amazed that the way that the Yoshi moved, and it was so.
I ain't seen this Yoshi in a long time. I need to pull it up.
Like they really was impressed. Like they said, if the productions wasn't like dang near crossing over, they would have tried to hire that team to work with the Jurassic Park. And it was actually
I remember that. That looked like it looked like a Jurassic Park dinosaur.
Remember that he licked his tongue out and grabbed was it Koopa? King Koopa. Speaking of which, I wonder if he's gonna show up in this movie.
Oh, King Koopa?
Yes.
I thought King Koopa was like a alternate name of Bowser.
Is he?
I thought.
Bowser's not walking around with crowns on his head. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it says Bowser or King Koopa.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I don't know why they go back and forth like that. But that is crazy.
Jurassic Park trash? Really?
Which Jurassic Park?
Help me understand. He said the Mario movie is going to be fire.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's gonna be real good. I think it's gonna be more adults to go see that. But a lot of these movies is for us. It's nostalgia for us. My kids don't even care nothing about Mario. So I can only imagine why they even are trying to make the audience children when half these kids don't care. It's all
well, my kids know about Mario.
Man, look, they know about my kids know about Mario Kart, the game. Man, as far as this movie, they don't know who is who. They might know Mario and Luigi at best. Anybody else?
Gone. But the part, so hopefully, well, no, it isn't a hopefully. I'm pretty sure Nintendo is pretty heavy on this movie. I'm sure they're not gonna make that same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Unless they just feel so confident about themselves that it's okay. Oh, it's gonna do numbers anyway. It's Mario.
Yeah.
Mario's gonna do numbers regardless. Don't matter how bad, how good the movie is.
What you think this one gonna be about? Think they're gonna follow the regular old premise? Got to save.
In a sense, they're gonna. I feel like this
Peach don't seem so helpless in this one.
I don't know, seem like some bull. I'm not trying to hear this whole Peach don't seem helpless.
They trying to.
It's like, look, motherfucker, you
Daphne thing.
Like, man. You was helpless in every game I played.
Every game.
You mean to tell me you could have saved yourself this whole time?
Is what they making it sound like. And she training Mario. Yeah.
But like I said though, they're probably trying to pick up where the old movie script was actually supposed to go.
I can see
and that's what it's seeming
this
like.
This is his first time in Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah. He don't really know how to do anything yet. So
I mean, I see the only difference that I see is the fact that Luigi got captured somehow. Don't know how that even worked out.
Pretty early. I was kind of curious if they was gonna even have Peach get captured, but from what I can tell, it seemed like they going to save Luigi. It don't seem like they trying to save Princess Peach at all, because I've seen her in just about every trailer.
Yeah, and she seemed like she with the shits.
With the shits, yeah, she got the motorcycle and she riding with the crew. And
Donkey Kong can talk.
Yeah, I mean Donkey Kong, no, he really couldn't talk, could he?
I mean, he was decent.
Kinda.
In the old animated Donkey Kong, he could talk.
I think they pick and choose when Donkey Kong could talk.
Yeah.
This is one of those moments. It's like Stewie.
Yeah. It's like, hey, it's Seth Rogen. Just give him Donkey Kong. Give him it's Seth Rogen, man. Let it happen.
Yeah. Oh man, and I want to see that scene where they use the Incredible Hulk when they do the Loki thing and he's slamming him down. Oh man, I think they bit that, but I want to see that. I'm kind of curious how Seth Rogen gonna play out this Donkey Kong role.
I don't know, man.
Is
I
it?
don't know. I don't know how I
Donkey
feel.
Kong is generally a serious character, ain't
he? Yes and no.
Can Seth Rogen be serious?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
He might have been a better Mario.
I don't know, man. I don't like his voice for Donkey Kong.
Seth might have been a better Mario.
I don't like his voice for Donkey Kong.
I hadn't really heard his voice as Donkey Kong. I think I'd have heard it like
regular.
But
it's just regular.
It's just regular.
I'm wondering if it ever comes to a part in Donkey Kong laughs. Is he gonna do his laugh?
Or a Donkey Kong laugh?
What is Donkey Kong laugh? His laugh? But I've never heard him laugh any other kind of way. That just is iconic too. Like
I wonder what other characters they got in there. Toad seemed pretty cool. I like that they did how they did the voice for Toad, but I don't think I've verbally heard.
Sound like a helpful guy.
Yeah,
he just sound like a helpful guy, like one of those when you inside of a game. Hey,
but that's how I've always imagined him. You know, I only see him with the box over his head telling you what you're supposed to do.
Hey,
yeah. So him having a voice was cool. Who else they got in here? Because it's a pretty big cast from what I gathered. You know, and I'm already knowing that they setting up.
Kong.
I told you.
Penguin King. The Penguins.
King. Oh yeah. I'm not familiar with the Penguins.
You don't. Have you ever played Mario 64?
Yeah, absolutely. Remember the Ice Kingdom.
Remember you had to save like
when you sliding down. Yeah. Okay.
And then
I don't think I've ever. And then in other games, characters though. That's
but I mean, crazy. In other games they have penguins.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I don't think I've ever pinned those as like big characters. That might be why it's just overlooked, or I overlooked it.
Probably so. I don't know, man, about this whole. I like Seth Rogen, man, but not for the Donkey Kong though. I guess we got to find out though. It's only a week left.
Yeah.
And Theo, I don't know what I was wrong about. I don't understand. Can you really explain yourself?
What, the Jurassic Park?
I don't know. He said I'm wrong again. I don't understand.
Yeah, man, yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate. Cause we just said a lot of stuff. Yeah, I can. Bruh, they got Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. I thought there was some comedic humor in there.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, like watching the trailer, you can see the humor.
Yeah,
like you can see that they're kind of. Hopefully, they don't do it in a way so that it seems like it's forceful. Because when you force humor,
man, you get
not
a Guardians of the Galaxy, you get the Thor: Love and Thunder movie.
We don't speak on that.
Charlie Day as Luigi,
or the ridiculously out of shape Zeus.
With the freaking accent he had was so crazy. That, oh my God. But like you said, we ain't gonna go there. But as far as the Mario movie though, man, I'm excited. Like I said, they got a huge cast, man. They got Jack Black, Seth Rogen, Keegan-Michael Key, Charlie Day.
See, I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't know. It depends. You think they're gonna have like this time loop type ordeal for Mario to get the training? Because if you look inside the trailer, Donkey Kong grabs that flower and gets that power.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
I think that's a movie exclusive. I don't think nobody's ever seen that before. I don't think anybody's ever seen that before up until these trailers.
Yeah, like I've never seen Donkey Kong grab like a flower power or like anything. I wonder if they're gonna do like some or all of the powers from the
I have seen Donkey Kong take a flower power.
Really?
In Mario Kart. Call it how you want.
Mario Kart, man.
In Mario Kart, he's done it. Every character's done it. They use the power.
Man, get over yourself.
Hey man, look, you asked for it. I gave it to you. I gave it to you. You can't tell me he don't use the flower power like everybody else. He might not look like he look in the movie.
car uses it.
Man, get out. He throwing it. Hey, that's crazy. Hey.
Man, look. Oh, man. Yeah, but I mean on this one, like I think his fur started turning white.
Yeah. That is crazy though. You know, I'm curious of what all can be adapted into a Mario movie. Like what consists as canon? You know, what will we concede as canon going into the future? Like, you know, is he gonna become Dr. Mario at some point? Is that canon? You know,
I'm pretty sure it's canon. I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends on how far Nintendo's actually trying to take this this whole Mario
thing. Characters die in this Mario movie?
Probably not. Every character is a vital character.
Shoot, it looked like Bowser smoked the penguins,
but they was alive.
Was they afterwards?
They talked. Oh, well, they talked. They was crispy, but they talked.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think I slick remember that part of the trailer.
Yeah, I definitely was, because the first thing that came to my mind was that scene off of Space Jam.
Where they got?
Did you order original or extra crispy? Yeah, they got
torched. Man, so okay, so now that that's answered, nobody's gonna die. So it's like, how high are the stakes gonna really be?
Save Luigi with I don't know, man. I feel like Luigi gonna get away on his own.
Probably.
And then it results in I don't know. I think Peach is going to end up getting taken because it's only right.
I think they're gonna try to Daphne her.
I don't think so. It's only right.
Not the damsel in distress no more. They done did it to just about every female character that has been a damsel in distress.
It's only right that he snatches her.
Hell,
she has to do the whole Mario. Yeah, you got to do this.
I want to hear.
But they literally do it in every game.
Yeah,
they did it in Odyssey.
Yeah, you think Peach would put up some better security at some point?
Man, I feel like when Bowser be taking Peach, she really be chilling.
They really do. I think they be chilling.
Yeah, she really be chilling. Just like, hey, watch out for the lava.
Yeah, that's my homeboy. We gonna kick it over here.
Watch out for the lava. I got the Koopas over here. They going to get the joints that we need tonight.
He said, I got the Koopas over here. Yo. But man, look, I don't know how they gonna do Peach. I feel like Luigi gonna be the damsel in distress.
I don't think so, man. I think they trying to paint it off as that inside these trailers, but because they want you to think like, okay, we getting something new. I still feel like he gonna snatch Peach. Soon as she get to the point to where Mario is learning a little bit or something, they gonna snatch her, and Mario gonna have to go from what he knows.
Yeah.
That's how I think it's gonna go.
It also do seem like for the most part, it look like they is taken from Mario 64.
Yeah, it seemed well, not exactly like 64, but at the same time, it seemed like they taken
Mario Odyssey, Mario 64,
Mario Bros 3.
Yeah. And a lot of the old games.
Yeah, a lot of the old games. Most definitely. And that's a good thing.
Yeah. You can see just how depends. They do the brick jumping in the pipe.
It just depends on how they blend it together.
I mean, just looking at how they design the whole world, you could tell that I think it's gonna be blended pretty well, you know.
Because even up to the point to where like you legit see that Mario knows nothing about what he's doing when he went through the clear pipe and it was just slinging them.
Yeah, he was going.
Everybody else just rode it like it was no problem.
He could not maneuver that thing for the life of itself.
Yeah.
And so, you know, with aspects like that, I like that. You know, it remind me of like on a level like how Batman Begins was. They went further than just his parents dying in the alley and then I'm Batman.
Yeah.
You know, they like, okay, we see how he got to the the steps to get where he at. He actually had to figure out how to jump across these bricks.
Yeah, they did that. But the best adaptation
long,
that I've ever seen with Batman and them explaining how he ended up the way he was Gotham.
Yeah, and they fucked up the Joker.
I don't know. Which one?
The first one. Wait, no. The second one.
You talking the end?
Yeah, with the twin. The twin
at the end of it.
No, not that. Was that the twin? Yeah, that was the twin.
That was the same guy.
Yeah.
That's when he took his face off.
Yeah, well, one of them was a twin, didn't the
that
original?
That was the same one.
Same one.
Yeah,
okay,
that was the same one, and then he took his face off.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that Joker.
You know what? I actually liked that. I didn't too much care for the one at the end when they aged him ridiculously.
Yeah,
and it's like, man, he was too far away from the age that Bruce was.
When they did that Joker storyline like that, I thought they were gonna adapt the Joker story when it come to find out this whole time Batman had been battling 3 Jokers and didn't know it.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that, and it just turned, and then one of them died. I was like, oh.
Yeah. But I mean, like with this movie, I don't think they have to do too much of a backstory on Mario.
I hope they don't go that deep.
No, because I mean, at this point, if you're going to watch the movie, and after all these years, you know Mario. Yeah.
But
you might not know
there's gonna be backstory though.
Yeah, I mean, you might not know the true in-depth backstory.
Yeah,
but you know who Mario is.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? And the well, obviously they're plumbers. Yeah, they played an ad for their business. I want to say they did it in the trailer. They played an ad for their business
in the I think so. With the truck
on. So I mean, which is why I said it seemed like it's kind of adapting the old movie, but it's just perfecting where the old movie messed up at, or is really picking up the pieces where the old movie should have kept those pieces in place. You know what I mean? And
trying not to overstep.
I don't know I forgot his name. I don't know his name. The guy that played Luigi in the 93 Mario movie, right?
I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about.
Definitely feel like he should have had a cameo
in this movie.
Definitely feel like his voice should have been somewhere in this movie.
Let me see.
Like even if it was like hell, it like Luigi's dang father or something like that. He definitely should have had his voice somewhere in this movie. You know what I mean? I would say the same thing about the guy
John Leguizamo.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that one.
I think I butchered that. Excuse me, y'all.
I'm more than certain you butchered that horribly.
Leguizamo.
But yeah, like I feel like he definitely should have had his voice in the movie somewhere. I would say the same for the guy that played Mario, but unfortunately he passed away.
It's only some people that can fit the character enough to where they actually on some levels look like him.
Yeah. But for a strange reason, I feel like they're gonna throw shots at that old movie.
That's today's
for a strange reason. I feel like they're gonna throw shots at that old movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if they took shots at the audience, because just how movies do now, they're so meta, I guess the word is now. I don't care for every movie to be so self-aware. Some movies I get it, but not every movie should be that self-aware.
I don't think they're really gonna too much do that with this movie. I feel like the only shots they'll really take at the old movie, I feel like they're gonna throw some type of element in there, or something. Like
probably
how
the shrunken-headed dinosaur they're gonna talk about in Yoshi.
Yeah, but or stuff like it depends on how much humor they're trying to put into it. It might do like a quick little backstory on Mario, and then it miss and go to an animated version of the old movie. It's like, oh no, not that. And then it, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It depends on what they take and the direction they're trying to go.
But I do like that, even though they brought Luigi in. You know, I know I told you I think he gonna get beat with damsel in distress. I like the fact that it's more on Mario in this movie. It's the Super Mario Brothers, but you know we start off with Mario. It's like kind of going into actual game. You start off with Mario until you can actually play as Luigi.
No, you pick. You pick.
Shoot, man, my game messed up then because they wouldn't let me play this movie. I had to go back and go. You know, I didn't really get into that, but yeah, mine wouldn't let me. I had a busted version.
And I'm you know what? And thinking about it, I'm more than certain they're gonna do a reference for Mario Maker.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have them like build certain stuff and play certain stuff. I'm more than certain they're gonna end up doing that.
Man, did we ever get a response for them comments?
Of course not. Of course not. But it's all right though.
Yeah, because I was sure I wanted them to explain.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I was curious about the Jurassic Park because I personally like the first, all of them actually. Kind of well,
which one of the newest ones?
I like the first Jurassic World. That one was good. The Dominion.
Here and there. It was so. It was a bunch of dumb parts like any other movie.
But you know, I think you could actually see it's down slide in the sequel to the Jurassic World. It was still a good movie.
No, it was in that movie. Before we get back to the Mario tip.
Yeah.
In that particular movie, I felt, which is why I said about the Mario movie, it was a good touch to add the old people in it.
Yeah, I agree.
To add the old people in it was a good touch. That's why I say he should have had his voice in this movie. But you know, I can't tell Nintendo how to spend their billions of dollars.
But it's smart. That's why I say, you know, with things like this, it's fan service, it's nostalgia. We want to see these type of things. We don't want the story changed so drastically that it can't fit back into the original stories, you know.
Yeah.
Fans don't want that. And I think it's becoming trend more now so than ever that movie producers and directors, they pay attention to it. Because I remember at one point in time, they didn't fuck what we wanted. They didn't care.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's what I wrote and that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point in age, you know what I mean? Social networking and all that.
You can't avoid it.
Yeah, you can't. It plays a big part in your success.
Yeah.
Promoting plays a big part. I don't even know if they even promoted that old Mario movie like they were supposed to.
You know what?
Because I
don't remember. I remember one trailer, but I don't remember how much it was pushed.
You remember that?
Yeah, matter of fact,
I'm talking about just like you were there.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's like, how old are you really?
No, I don't remember the trailer like that, but I do remember the actual trailer though.
Yeah, but I mean, how much were they actually promoting it? You know what I mean? Because they promoting this movie.
The only way I even remember the trailer is from the old VHS movies that still the trailers on them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like this one, they're promoting this one a lot. Because you got to think, like, they just announced this movie last year.
Which is what I was getting to, because, you know, a lot of those old movies, that was how they promoted. They would promote it through the other. I don't know if that medium is just so different now that it wouldn't matter to promote like that. It wouldn't touch as many people. You'd be better off going online.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Promotion could have just been just that different at the time. You know, it might have got where it needed to go from what they did. Because I'm pretty sure they had the regular TV spot for a trailer. It's a Super Mario movie. I'm pretty sure it was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I saw it on old VHS tapes and stuff from other movies.
Yeah.
You know, that was.
But I mean, that only gets you so far. Like the way that promotion is now.
Yeah.
Is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing.
Yeah, that's facts.
It all depends on. Like, it all depends on who really is sitting inside that theater, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
You know, also true, too. Fans could really just, you know, there's those super fans that no matter if the movie's really good or if it's truly bad, they'll butcher a movie, you know.
But I mean, but in today's society, and in all honesty, a lot of people don't go to movies because of what critics say.
True.
People have to follow the trend of what others say and believe, and they go extremely hard on
it. Yeah, I mean, just the act of going to the movie it's not even, it's for the experience at this point. People don't really have to go to the movies anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but see, like when people get those early screenings, and they say, "Oh, this movie didn't meet my expectations. I give it a 6 or 6.5 out of 10 and all that." People's like, "Oh no, this movie trash," and they have never seen it. It's like, man, that might not be their cup of tea. You know, you might be into the movie, but they not.
My thing is, criteria wise, when they do these early test screenings and critics go in, my thing is like, what are their expectations? Like, what are they, aiming for? A lot of some movies, we can look at it and be like, okay, I see what you saw.
Yeah,
I understand that. And then you get movies, you be like, I just don't get why this movie got trashed the way it did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it makes me wonder if it's like with food critics or something like that, you just criticize because you're gonna get attention and views from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I understand. I understand. And then Jessica said that well, we know she don't go off of what people say. All she need to see is the preview. But at the same time, if Marvel has taught us anything,
oh man, I don't trust
previews lie to you,
man. But
they lie to you to get you in the theater.
They started that, I can't say they started, because I do remember movies that did that same bull crap. They didn't do it like that though. They wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad.
It'd be real settled things.
It would be so, and you'd be like, dang, I could have swore there was this scene in the trailer and it wasn't in the movie.
Yeah,
and
see, that's how it started off with Marvel, and then it just got ridiculous. It's like they got more full of themselves than what they already
cut
were.
out whole narratives from trailers. Like, you'll think it's about something completely different, get to the movie and you be like, what is this? And that might be what brings these movies down a lot of times, because you'd be like, I was expecting an entirely different movie, and I get here and then it's reshoots, and we know y'all did this last minute, and y'all butchered the story trying to be better when y'all could have just stuck with it. Was either gonna hit or miss anyway. You know what I'm saying? So why butcher a story that a complete story just to fit in other parts and narratives so you could push something else that ain't even here yet? We don't even know if it's gonna do as good. You feel me? Like the whole Ironheart. I thought that movie Black Panther could have survived without her.
We're not getting into.
I'm sorry, I can't.
We're
help
not getting into the miniature Megazord, right?
But it bring point and validation to what I'm trying to say, because they put these things in these movies and then they don't live it out. They really they don't ever live it out. And I'm hoping that Mario isn't the same thing. They putting all this nostalgic stuff in the trailers. And then we get to the movie and get something we really don't even need.
You
know what I'm saying? Like something that the movie could have lived without entirely.
Because it's already information that you already have.
And it's a lot of that happens a lot. So, more lately, which animation wise, I don't think it's too much room for error, but we've seen stuff like that happen, where it's still bomb. I hope that they're not lying in these trailers. I hope for the most part it's a straight shot. I don't mind misdirects
but I mean, when you think about these trailers, they really technically give you the same trailer every time. Like, the only thing that's not really misleading about this movie so far is because they gave us like maybe 2, maybe 3 different previews of what's in the actual movie. You know what I mean? And then Jessica just said that, it depends on how they show the trailer. Like, if they give you 2, 3 trailers and they show dang near the movie, like, why do I have to go to the movie?
And that shows difference from certain movies. Some movies, they can't hide their story.
You definitely can. That Spider-Man movie proved that.
Well, that movie
they took out 2 whole Spider-Mans in the scene.
That movie could, but they showed other companies and stuff what you could do and what you could get away with. I don't think that aspect has been done where they just
completely
erase somebody out of a trailer. Usually once the trailer's done, that's pretty much it, or the scene anyway.
Well, not really.
Unless they just don't use the scene, you know what I'm saying, like that. But if they put it in the scene, I've never seen something just literally just erased out of the scene and then the scene come back and then they're there.
It is possible. Cause I do it with photos.
But see, that's the technology's here now.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think with movies like Blade and stuff like that, I don't think it was like that.
I mean, technically speaking, for the whole Spider-Man portion of it,
yeah,
all the Sandman and stuff was animated. It was CGI.
Yeah.
So it's easy to like, here, let's copy and paste over this.
But with when the Venom in that movie, they didn't CGI him out. You know, they didn't erase him out. They knew how ugly he looked, and they still put him in the trailer. I remember he did the little squat down thing on the floor, and it was that scene from where he actually got the when he was in the church, and they showed that in the trailer. They knew he looked trash, and they didn't erase it. They didn't even
at that point. It was just a money grab. It was just a money grab at that point. Hopefully, this movie
don't do that.
Don't do that.
You know it's a money grab. They gonna sell product.
I don't think so, man. Nintendo is very particular, man. Like Nintendo knows you have to produce the same way you've been producing for years.
And I agree.
And it's Mario, like that's their baby.
And which is
that's
exactly what
money cow.
Point. I agree 100%. My only thing is what they cash cow. They have nothing but product placement. Not in this movie.
Right. But if you want to keep making money from Mario movies, you have to release this one good.
Yeah. I mean,
because you got to think, even though it's a child's or it's a kid's movie, I mean, we all know adults are going to be the main focus in this, which was the thing with the Space Jam 2, which is why, like, my kids watched Space Jam 2 and loved it.
Yeah, mine too.
You know, my outlook on it was different because I grew up with Space Jam 1.
Michael Jordan,
exactly.
Yeah.
So with this one, my only gripe with this movie, and I'm really excited about it, but I'm controlling my expectations only because when they announced it and when it's releasing.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is a short amount of time.
I can see that.
That is a very short amount of time to have this movie done that already.
You know, and I can't necessarily say my experience from finding out this movie was the same because I found out about the movie a year in advance. You know, so I don't know how long the production on this.
But you got to think like last year when I think it might have been a Nintendo Direct when they showed it, right? Then they showed that after they announced it was Chris Pratt that was playing Mario.
Yeah.
That was all last year. The movie's coming out this year, at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, and see, that's what I was saying. I found out about that movie like early last year, if I'm not mistaken.
See, and then Jessica said she don't like Space Jam 2 like that, but that's because you know, this like Space
it wasn't for us.
Neither Space Jam movie was really for adults, but it was for adults. You know what I mean? It's like Michael Jordan, you watch Space Jam, you're a kid.
Yeah.
Time go by, Space Jam 2. You know what I'm saying? Hey kids, I know y'all want to see this movie. It's like that. You know you want to see that dang movie.
I'm gonna say something that I personally have always thought. Some movies don't need a sequel. Some movies should just stay singular. They shouldn't be touched. Shouldn't be really remade either. You know, and I would prefer movies like Space Jam to just be left alone. Because the second one, it wasn't in my fancy neither. I didn't too particularly like that. You know, like I said, I get it. My kids loved it, so I watch it with them. You know, I enjoy watching it with them. But if I even bring up the old Space Jam, I don't think my kids like the old Space Jam, which is crazy. I
You know what? My kids don't like it either.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's because the way that they did the second one,
yeah,
you could tell it's like, all right, this is a kids movie.
This is a kids movie. And that was like, I knew my kids wouldn't like it, but I played it. I played it for them. It just didn't hold their attention, which is why I said I think they don't like it.
Which is why, that's part of the reason all these super LeBron fans, I don't have a problem with LeBron, besides the fact that he don't play for my team.
Yeah.
But these super LeBron fans are like, oh, why are you judging this movie? It's for kids. It's for children. It's like, you know you was in that movie to watch that damn movie.
And they use
you took your kids to theater for this movie.
Our kids.
Yeah.
You know, so why wouldn't we be there?
Yeah. So with this Mario movie, right? In 2016, they discussed it.
Mm-hmm.
In 2018, they announced that they're collaborating with Illumination, right?
I remember that.
In 2020, the production was underway, and in 21 is when they announced the cast. So I think I got my years mixed up,
because I do remember all of that. I don't. I thought that the cast was announced with the production.
Yeah. So they announced the cast in 21.
Okay.
So I think I have my years mixed up. I forget that we just got to this. Don't judge my life.
Hey man, we all got issues. But yeah, man, I mean, overall though, I do think it's gonna be a good movie. I don't think it's too much margin for error.
Yeah.
You know, and if they do, that's really on them. Just being out of touch, you know, with so many years of content to go on. Like, I just don't see how you could mess this up.
The only thing that really could have messed this up is if they tried live action again. I don't think it could have worked.
It's scary. It is.
I don't think it could have worked. Like the way that Mario has been done in games for the last centuries. Like there's no way you're recreating any of that in live action. No way. Like you can do it. Will it be successful? Probably not.
I think Mario's just, his character is, for one, is just too oddly built to be live action. You know, I remember that and I swear I want to say it was Odyssey, but they actually had Mario in like the real world, and everybody looked like freaking normal, and Mario running around like this like midget,
little chubby.
Oh, I guess I can't say
Play-Doh figurine. I know. Yeah. I actually like that level. I actually like that level. But man, he went to that.
But see, when you think about it, if that's what we got to go on for a live action movie, I can see why it wouldn't play out good.
No, I think that's the closest that you're gonna get to a live action. But you know, inside of a Mario game, I wouldn't mind them putting the 93 movie as a level.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind seeing that. But
that'd be cool.
Yeah. But
it would take a lot of time and effort to make a live Super Mario movie.
I don't
too
think
much time. And
it ain't even much of the time and effort. It's the money.
That too.
To do a real adaptation and be true to the franchise, that is a lot of money, especially in today's time.
Technology wise, it can be done. Whether they can execute is a whole nother story. The only way it can be done technology wise.
So they can do it,
but whether or not it can truly be executed is
the way that they're doing it now is the best route.
Yeah.
Now, if they wanted to do like this live action thing at the beginning and then do like, I don't know, you got sucked into a dang pipe and then it turned to like,
I would not like
animated, but it looked kind of like realistic type ordeal. Like he got, you know what I'm saying? Like he went down this pipe.
Or they could even have done it like they did Beowulf, the animation type. If they're gonna transfer it over, at least it would look a little bit more aesthetically appealing.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like as far as a close adaptation to Alive,
the best way that they can do Alive for Mario is to have the animation look like Sonic.
Oh man, I would hate that.
No, not like in the real world, and then you got these little midget
I
people.
was about to say, like, oh man,
these little miniature that. Mario people that are grown men, and no, like here he went down the pipe and boom, everything looked like a Sonic type world ordeal. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be bad.
I can see that.
But then at the same time, the way that they did Sonic, just them doing Sonic 2 when he was on that planet with the mushrooms, that alone shows a live action really could have been done.
It could have been done. That's why I say it can be done. Whether or not they could actually execute it is a whole nother story. And Sonic 2 was a level up, you know.
Yeah.
So if they could pull something like that off in Mario, it would have been amazing. However,
there it is. The butt.
I just don't see anybody who could physically fit the role of Mario other than that dude from Every Day is Sunny in Philadelphia, or whatever that
Danny DeVito.
Yes, Danny DeVito. And he old as a fool right now.
Hey, but he works.
He works.
He works.
And it would have, or you know what? I'd even take
the penguin.
What's his face? That played in Game of Thrones.
I don't know his name.
I don't know, but I'd take him as a Mario, a live action Mario. But I just don't know how.
But I mean, when you go that particular
route, that's why I was like,
the only thing, like when you go that particular route, who are you picking for Luigi? You can get both of them. And then the guy from Game of Thrones, I can't remember his name. Man. He's amazing though.
And Danny DeVito could be Mario.
Exactly.
I can see that. But height wise, it's got to fit.
I mean, it does.
I mean that does fit. That fits for.
Danny DeVito's taller than him. Danny DeVito played the Penguin.
Yeah, and oh boy, he really is a what's the politically correct way to say it? A little person.
Little person.
Yeah. So, or is it dwarf?
It's a little person.
It's a little person.
All right.
Okay.
That's horrible.
What, man? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't want to be canceled. But yeah, he definitely is sure that it might not work.
But no, you can get him as Luigi, and then you can get the other guy from off of Willow.
Oh, you talking about that Disney movie?
Willow.
Yeah, the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little what is a black dude, wasn't it? Or no, he was white.
Yeah. He was white. Yeah, you could have got him. You know what I mean? And that was my movie back in the day too, man. I love Willow. I'm just saying, bro.
I feel you, bro.
Peter Dinklage. Dinklage, however you say it.
Oh, Peter Dinklage.
Oh
man, I wouldn't even wrote no shit like that.
Yeah, you wasn't close.
No.
But yeah, you can get him. You know what I mean? So there's multiple options.
Yeah, but we know a live ain't finna happen. A live action ain't finna happen. At least no time soon.
Yeah,
not without fears of what the reviews gonna be. Critics are harsh.
Yeah, but the fans get the final say so.
But you know what? Fans could be just as harsh too.
Yeah, but done right.
You saw how they done butchered a few of these movies.
But done right, man. Yeah. The fans can really salvage what the critics bash. You know what I mean? Half of the critics that's bashing these movies are like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, that don't even
like early 20-year-olds.
The whole story and concept.
Yeah, they're just social media influencers, and they just
soon as something they say here is bad, they jump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard this, and I heard this.
That, yeah.
So I don't think I'm gonna go watch this movie. I give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I got to see it for myself.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this Mario movie gonna be something decent, something serious.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I got high expectations, but at the same time, they're controlled expectations. Because I will not make that same mistake again like I did with Ant-Man.
You know,
won't do it again. And I'm on fence about the Guardians movie. Definitely going to watch it, but I'm not gonna have my expectations high like I had on the last few movies.
Yeah, I think my expectations dropped after Multiverse of Madness. And I let it go from there. I was excited about Ant-Man, but it made me realize a lot of these movies do not need sequels. There was no need for a Thor 4. I don't think Quantumania was necessary. They could have did all of that in the second movie.
Well, for the Thor, they tried to salvage what they lost.
They fucked up the second Thor movie.
They tried to salvage what they lost.
Man, they should have left it as a trilogy. Thor ended on a high note. And then they brought Thor Love and Thunder.
God, did he really?
The third one? Yes,
Man, lost
it did. I didn't mean that type of high note. I mean like for the people viewing the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the movie was good. It was a good movie. And then not that
Thor they really should have left Thor movie alone.
Yeah, facts.
And then if they wanted to show Thor leave, they could have did that in the Guardians movie at the beginning.
They need to leave the Captain America movie alone.
I need at least one with my boy.
I think they should have just did that as the third movie because Civil War.
But they're supposed to be bringing back people.
You know, I heard that too. I heard that. That's often these rants, man. Because oh my gosh, man, some of these movies, man, they make you worry. And just looking at those versus this Super Mario movie, it make you worry.
Yeah,
it make you worry that they're gonna mess it up or they ain't gonna.
Yeah, two different companies.
Yeah,
different companies.
They different companies, but you gotta remember a lot of them is following the Marvel formula right now. You know, even with animated stuff, not so much, but
I mean, as of right now, you can't really necessarily say that Nintendo is trying to follow that formula until we see this movie. Now, if this movie gives Marvel vibes, then we might be in trouble.
Well, what I'm saying that they take it from Marvel is the universe aspect.
Sir Mill, yo, what's good?
Yo. Yeah, I think they just taking the universe aspect of it. They they world building. Everything has got to be world built now.
But I mean, Nintendo really don't have to do too much world building because I mean, Mario has been there forever.
Well, they got to do it for the movie. The world is already built. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily for them. If anything, Nintendo has to do for this movie is really to build on recent games.
Yeah,
like they can add, like cameos and references to old games just to show that respect to where it began.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell just with the Mario Kart and everything, they're aiming for the kids.
Yeah. They definitely aiming for the kids. That's why I know that they're gonna be selling products. I wouldn't be surprised if a new Mario game came out after.
I mean, nah.
I mean, I know for a fact they already selling merch.
That much I do know. And I don't think they like the original movie was so bad. I don't even think they even sold the merchandise for it. And that was the only thing. Like Nintendo gave them full rights to control. Yeah. Nintendo just wanted to sell the merch.
I actually just thought about that. I wonder if they even still got the rights to even do a live action Mario movie, or if that's still like
Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, no. See, so the company back then, they got the okay from Nintendo to do the movie.
Yeah.
Because there hasn't been any.
Yeah.
Nintendo was like, cool. It's just when it comes to the merchandise, That's us. That's all us.
Which I get, because I know a lot of times with these characters and products and stuff like this, a lot of times companies will sell certain rights, like in a sense of a bundle of sticks. If I got the rights to the merchandise, I could sell you the rights to the animation and the movies and the TV shows, and they'll only own the rights to the merchandise type thing.
But see, Nintendo, they're like Mario is too near and dear.
Yeah.
So if anything, they probably gave that company or gave those particular people or whatever, okay, yeah, you can do a movie. They're not signing rights to nothing. They're not pulling a Marvel,
because
where you split up and they're not doing a Spider-Man.
But Marvel only did that because they went bankrupt back in the day.
Nintendo's not going bankrupt no time soon. Yeah, you know what I mean. Sir Mill said he's in Chicago and he can't wait to see the movie.
Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be, and if it's not, we're gonna riot in the streets.
No, I ain't doing. I'm going home. I'm going home, and we're gonna be right here talking. Like, man, I can't believe this.
We're gonna riot on the internet.
I can't believe they did this.
We're gonna riot online.
They took away Mario mustache, and I can't believe it.
Oh, they gonna shave it off one good time for the one time.
Hey, that's crazy, man. You know what, man? Like, people when they review or talk about it, man, they're so petty to the point to where they Mario's left side of his mustache had one less bump.
You know what, man? This is what I mean by fans can really butcher a movie. It's certain stuff I really don't care about, like like certain aesthetic changes. I understand stuff like that got to be done for the movie. It's a movie.
Yeah,
they always do it. It's never been any different. I don't care what franchise it is. If it came from a comic or a video game, if it gets converted to movie format, TV, they always make some aesthetic change. That's never gonna stop. They're always gonna do it.
I don't think they're gonna do that with this.
No, they've been pretty faithful, but I mean, like little subtle stuff like the bump is different. There's one less.
Yeah, bump. I'm just that's just example how stupid some of these reviews
see what I'm saying? Are. Like it be like little aesthetic changes like that. Like his hat might dip a tad bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they be like, oh, that don't look like the original hat. The original hat had a black line on the brim. Like, bro, what? I don't care. I really don't care. For the most part, as long as they get the rest of it right, I could kill her. I give a rat's ass.
Yeah, man. But you know, it's people like that out there, and they'll do that just to butcher movies and give people a hard time. And you know what I mean?
And they give it ammo like that. And when you saying that the movie is bad and it's really not, and you got little nitpicks, it could really drive a movie down.
It can, or it can take off like a rocket.
Facts.
Because some people go like, oh, let me see how bad this movie really is. You know what I mean? So, it all depends. I say the one movie I did not test those waters with was The Eternals. Definitely did not test the waters with The Eternals movie.
The Eternals was weird for me. It really was. It was a weird movie. And I think they tried so hard to make this intricate, intriguing, deep story, and it just really it was hollow. It was hollow.
And I don't get that from this Mario movie. From what we've seen so far,
it's got a lot of substance.
I don't get that.
It's got a lot of substance.
What I do get from this movie is like I said, a lot of references. And God, I hope it don't turn into like a Lego movie type ordeal. And when I say Lego movie type ordeal, it's like if you were to go and watch Family Guy, the stories add up. The stories link together, but the way that the episodes go, you wouldn't think so. You know what I mean? Yeah. With the Lego movie, it was like it had so many different Lego references. Yeah. It was just all over the place.
And it was one of the movies where it was kind of aware of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my only beef really with the Lego movie was all it was too much character placement for me anyway.
So how was what weird, Sir Mill? Because he called you out. He said he needed a little bit more.
On what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not saying that the Lego movie was bad. I like the Lego movie. Kids like the Lego movie.
Yeah.
Fell asleep on it after the first time watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I really don't want this Mario movie to go down that route.
Yeah, I can dig that.
I don't need this particular movie to go the route of just pure comedy movie while trying to be serious at the same time.
You know it's gonna be a lot of comedy.
Yeah,
but they hired what 2-3 comedians, you know, and whether or not we find them funny or everybody else, they gonna try. It's gonna be a lot of jokes.
I don't think they're gonna be too heavy on it.
I feel like they,
because I don't think they want to really overdo it. You know what I mean?
I feel like that might be an aspect they overdo. I do.
Nah, I don't think so.
I
think they're gonna know how to actually control it the right and proper way. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna balance it out the way it needs to be balanced. Because I mean, even with the little bit they showed us of Jack Black,
mm-hmm.
and you know a lot of his movies, like they're like when it comes to yes,
yeah.
But the scene they showed us with Bowser, like, yes, he had his humor in there, but it was still serious.
You know, I do like when certain actors, comedians anyway, can prove that they got serious acting chops, like Marlon Wayne when he tried to get serious roles. I'm always so skeptical anything serious he's done it a few times, and I was just like, it just don't work for you.
You know, it all depends. Because the last thing, okay, he said he need more on the Eternals. We'll do that a little bit later. But I don't with him in any movie like that. They can't do it to this. They cannot do it to this movie. Thank God. And it seemed like everybody's cure to these action movies
is
that fail. No, everybody's cure to these action movies that fail is The Rock.
Oh, actually, it should sound like The Rock got bumped off his own movie.
Just look at the Fast and Furious.
Don't start it, bro.
Look at the G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. He did
the Mummy?
He took over that whole thing after the Scorpion King came out.
Hell no.
Yes, he did, bro. You see the production scale on the third Mummy movie? It was nowhere near part 2. And they did 3 more movies of Scorpion King after that. Yes.
It wasn't him.
Yes. Oh, well, it was the young version, and then they did flashbacks of him. Yeah, that's why I say, bro, they really spun. They did at least 2 Scorpion movies with The Rock. They did a young version of him. I was like, bro, the Rock, he took over that franchise, bro.
The first movie was the better one.
Yeah, but he took over that franchise.
A lot of people like the second one, but I mean, the first Mummy movie was the best one. I'm just saying. You know, I didn't too much care for the third one.
Oh, man, but I can't even convince my wife to watch the third one.
That's neither here nor there. But the direction so far, the direction this movie's going is pretty good.
Yeah,
you really can't complain about it. Only things left to do now is just to watch it when it comes out.
Yeah,
on the 5th of April.
Most definitely.
On the 5th of April, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I tried to find them showing before then.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo got that show on lock.
Yeah, it's like my damn self. I couldn't.
So you thought you was gonna see this before?
I told you what I thought. I thought it was gonna be showing this weekend, and it wasn't.
Like, man, yeah, like,
but you know,
yeah, I wonder if somebody just showed was doing a review, kind of like what we doing now. It's like, man, I'm gonna go watch this thing, blase. Nintendo entered the chats. Like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Let me holler at you real quick. Let me talk to you.
Explain.
It is never seen again. This man has been banned from YouTube because he disrespected Nintendo.
Oh man, what do you mean by that?
But yeah, but high hopes for this movie, man. Definitely,
most def.
me and the family are definitely gonna be there to watch it. After we watch it, we'll be back on here.
My kids can go on the second time.
Yeah, I can't do this. I can't. Not when they know Mario. They really into Mario, so I got to take them to see it. Because if I don't take them to see it, I definitely go see it still. But I'm not that kind of person. But I can't be. But yeah, we're after we watch the movie, we won't spoil the movie, but we'll definitely come back here on live, talk about it.
Most definitely.
Anybody got any questions that's not spoiler related, we answer those questions. We even tell like non-spoiler things in the video, what your expectations would be if you should possibly go watch it. You don't have to listen to us. We can't tell you how to spend your money, but
right.
Is the movie out? No, the movie come out on the 5th.
April 5th on a Wednesday.
Movie comes out on the 5th on a Wednesday. Here anyway, it comes out April 5th.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this right here has been nice. Sir Mill, just for you, after we're done with this live, give us maybe 5 minutes and we'll jump on a live to talk about just all Marvel things and possibly DC things too. But all right, Deuce, take us out.
Well, that has been a Nerd Box. I'm Deuce Major.
I'm Dom.
And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.